Hello and welcome to a new video, and I'm sorry, I have a confession to make. I did run double charm in Open Great League. I went like, I think 28-12 today, and yeah, it is surprisingly effective. A lot of people do not respect it. There are ABA weak to charm, some people that weak to charm and they don't even have an answer. I read about this team on the Silph Arena subreddit today. Someone posted that they reached legend yet again without counting by using this team, Whiscash double charm. We're using Whiscash as a lead with Mudshot, Mudbomb, Scald. Then we have Wigglytuff with charm, Draining Kiss, and what's it called? Icy Wind as a safe swap. And as a closer we have Shadow, Alolan Ninetales with, you guessed it, Charm, Weather Ball and Psyshock. This team is pretty straightforward. Anything that's not a hard win lead, anything that's not Bastiodon, Lantern, something where the opponent is going to switch out, you switch out first, you bring in Wiggly. Most of the time I did not end up using a shield with Wiggly, I instead kept it for A9. And then, yeah, you go from there. You just double shield your A9 and you win. Right here we have Annihilape lead. We bring into the Wigglytuff in. Skarmory is also a reason why Wigglytuff is a better safe swap, being able to take single effective instead of double effective. The A9 they can just farm down. Right here I'm not gonna shield, and I want them to Brave Bird, and I don't want to throw two moves, so I wait till they debuff themselves and then we throw the Skull. This will now be doing enough. I'm expecting the Annihilape to come in again. I insta switch. My opponent throws a move right here and I am pretty certain that this cannot be the Shadow Ball yet. So we just no shield, in comes the Pelipper. And Pelipper is on the squishier side. Opponent has the bad timing right here, giving us pretty much a full charm right there. So we do what we do best. We use shields with our charmer and we keep tapping the screen. Two weather balls, both of them get shielded. They get knocked out by the charm right here, and well, Annihilape goes down. Opponent is losing the game with two shields. Next up, DD. Often this is with Lickitung and Guslord in the back, so that would be very good for us. To my surprise, my opponent did not throw a charge move right here. Usually they throw Psycho Boost and immediately dip. This one didn't. So I got suspicious and I ended up shielding right here. And to my surprise, there is an Azuma right here. Seems like it's no Lickitung. We throw a Mud Bomb, we go into our Wigglytuff, and now we hope that they do not have Hydro Pump. Opponent throws a move. They do have Hydro Pump. Unfortunate. I immediately throw my Draining Kiss right here. Oh, it's Disarming Voice. I'm sorry. Disarming Voice, not Draining Kiss. See, I don't even know what charge moves I'm using. Still winning. So right here I knew that they would get to one charge move anyway, and I decided that I go into my A9 and just shield it, and in comes a Charger Bug. Right here my opponent does not wait for me to start the charm, and we are catching the discharge on Whiscash, which, well, last time I checked was resisted. Right here we have to throw our move. We grab a shield, the last shield that is, and we also get the attack drop that is quite huge. Opponent goes into the DD. We are able to reach a Mud Bomb thanks to the debuff. And to my surprise, my opponent did not throw their charge move. Maybe they didn't know that I had one ready. We knock him out, and now it's just Ninetales with his Charger Bug. We just need to tap the screen, charm away, and we survive the discharge and we are winning yet another game. This time our opponent used their shields. Charger Bug lead. I'm staying in for a little bit. And I should have probably attempted to catch right here. But opponent seems to be weak to the Whiscash in the back as well. Right here, I know that they're going to reach another X Scissors, so I'm switching out to my Wiggly and we're saving all the energy. In comes the A-Slash. Well, we were correct, it was double weak to Whiscash, similar to the team that I ran with Charjabug, A-Slash and Poliwrath. So I'm kind of expecting the last Pokemon to be Poliwrath right here, which, well, we have a Charmer, would be very good for us. They are barely surviving right there, and they have like pretty much 2 moves, and I'm like, alright, if I go into my A9 and shield once, I get the Charm through and then they will just be knocked out. Could have maybe even decided to no shield here, but yeah, didn't wanna. And right here, we do the same thing again, just the other way around. Opponent once again did not wait. We catch a discharge. Opponent threw 2 resisted moves with the Charjabug already. And in comes Jellicent. So it was not Poliwrath. But we have a lot of energy and we're getting to 1 Mud Bomb after another. Right here, I have to throw the Mud Bomb on suboptimal timing because my opponent reaches a charge move right there. Luckily for us, they don't want to throw their energy. And I think they're realizing that it's not possible to farm me down. So they chicken out. They throw a Surf. And then in comes A9. We do what we can do best. We tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. In comes their Charjabug. We build up to double move. We know that we will be able to win CMP versus the Jellicent, so we can just throw back to back right here and we win yet another game. This one, however, I think I played pretty well, right? Like double catches right here. Altaria lead. We go into our Wigglytuff. To my surprise, opponent brings in a Charjabug. This is usually not an answer. Wigglytuff can force switch advantage right here. And this is what I'm planning to do. Right here, gotta throw my move. I want to debuff them. Opponent decides to no shield, which is super risky because if I throw the Disarming Voice, they would get knocked out right there. And right here they go into Annihilate. Yeah. As I said, people are not respecting it. I go into my Whiscash knowing that my A9 is gonna clean this up for me and I just wanted to soak some energy. Opponent goes for a move right here. You can no shield. We live everything. The Dragon Breaths don't do much damage. And yeah. We get the charge move, the fast move through right here when the opponent is throwing a charge move. And this basically takes them out together in combination with the next charm. And yet another opponent super weak to charm. Right here, Lantern is a really good lead. Opponent brings in a Wigglytuff. I'm going for the Scald, hoping for a debuff. We don't have a hard answer to this, so we kind of need to do a little bit of teamwork in order to keep switch advantage. Opponent waits to the very last charm to throw the Icy Wind. They don't want to give us more farm, which makes sense. Waiting out the switch clock. Brings in the Lantern. Against Lantern, I'm not always sure what to throw. Some people, some trainers have shielded my, and some have let it go. So throwing Icy Wind feels like a little bit risky. Right here, I feel pretty good. And then in comes Razor Leaf Tropius. Opponent still has 2 shields. Tropius is sadly quite a lot bulkier and the charms are not doing enough damage. Opponent is not throwing a charge move, which is the right way, because every time they throw a charge move I basically would get some turns through, right? So they end up beating me with well, fast with pressure as well. And yeah, that's it. I can sadly really recommend this team. It's quite simple. Matches are rather short. You will get a lot of top lefts, and it's very effective. So thank you much for tuning in. If you are a double charm enjoyer, feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe. And see you till next time. Goodbye.